Greetings everyone, this is Walk, Ride, Fly, joining in from Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Greetings everybody, today is Saturday, October 8th, 2022, and the time is 9 p.m. local time, and it is a freezing 51 degree Fahrenheit. It is a very cold night compared to the last couple of days. Anyway, friends and family, greetings. I see Alfredi clothes. I see Hey Now. I see Ana Cortinas. I see Janelle, Valerie. Greetings. I see Ana Cortinas again. David Van Gourmet. I see Henry. Greetings to you. I see Dave again. Artist Intuiting. Greetings. All right. So I wanted to go live earlier today, but my schedule didn't work out. So here I am, late night in New York City for a late night adventure. We're not gonna stay too long in Midtown though. We're gonna see what we can find either on the east side or on the west side of Manhattan. Whoa, nice. This guy's good. Najuma Brown, greetings to you. I see Cynthia Kalman, greetings. Janelle, New York City is kind of back, I guess. I would say Midtown Manhattan is okay, is doing okay. But yeah, once you step outside of Midtown Manhattan, like outside of those main avenues, then yeah, it's not as busy, it's not as crowded. Greetings to you, Michelle. Greetings, Artist Intuiting again. Hello, everybody. All right, so one of my favorite parts of Midtown is this section right here. Greetings to you, Cheryl. Hello. Let's enjoy the night ambiance for a little bit. But yeah, so once you step outside of the main areas of Midtown Manhattan, it's not as busy, it's not as crowded. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. Artist Intuiting is saying, hope your day has been okay. That's all right. It's all right. It could be a whole lot better. But it's all right. I'm hanging in there. I am hanging in there as much as I can. Greetings to you, Linda Webster. Hi, Rob. Hope you're doing well. And Julia Bright, thinking of making my night by going live. Or making my night by going live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I see Neil. Are you not going to bed tonight, Neil? Are you not taking a rest? Look at the chaos of Midtown Manhattan. Crowds, loud noise, everything. I wonder where these cars are going at. I wonder the same thing, Michelle. They're probably just driving around, to be honest. They're probably driving around. I would assume most of them are just driving around, you know, checking out the city. But yeah, then there's people who are going to and from places, just doing some work, maybe Uber, Lyft, something like that. But that's a good question, though. That's a good question. Yeah, I've noticed actually a lot of people just drive around Times Square. Even if they're not going anywhere, they just drive around just to check out the city, you know, just or until they find parking, you know. Wow. Neil, what time is it right now in England or in Durham, UK, where you are? What time is it? I would assume it's like at least 6 a.m., right? Or maybe 5? I thought it would be late. Oh, Sesame Street, all this All right, there's music playing, so I'm gonna be as loud as I can, talk over the mic, hide as much of this sound as possible. Anyway. Big talk from our... Oh, it's only 2? Oh yeah, you guys are 6 hours ahead. That makes sense. What am I thinking? Oh, and you don't go to bed before 2, before 3, I guess? What time do you go to bed? I guess you're kind of like me. I go to bed pretty late. Elmo. That was Elmo. Jatoba is saying a lot of people. Yes, definitely. Tonight is not as cold, so that makes sense. It's only 51, and plus it's a long weekend. I think kids have Monday off, right, for Columbus Day or Indigenous People Day, either one. Look at people taking it a little too far. Look at that. Taking some nice pictures. So yeah, one of the touristy things that you could do is take a picture in the middle of Times Square like that. When the traffic stops, go down there as quickly as you can, in the middle of the street, throw your hands up, say New York, and take a picture. Like that one right there. There's like 5-6 people taking pictures right now in the middle of the street. Don't do that when it's too cold though, because whoo, it is painful. Look at that. There's more people outside and cars are passing by. That's a very, very touristy thing that you could do. But do it anyway if you want to. Why not? You know, if you're not going to be in New York often. Henry, have you done that before? Henry and Renee. Have you done that before? Stand in the middle of the street, take a picture, you know? Throw your hands up in the air, say, New York! I'm in New York! See? Or just do some dance or something. have some fun. Ooh, those kids are gonna have a good time. Look at that. They got like 5 packs of big M&M. M&M chocolates. That's the best thing about it. That's the best thing about being a kid, right? You can like literally eat whatever you want, you know, and not worry about your like sugar intake, calories, or anything like that. Darrell, what's going on, my friend? Where have you been? Where have you disappeared to, my friend? What's going on? All right. Let's do a little. Let's do a little.
Like to use your savings on, so treat yourself. It's on
maneuvering
us.
over here.
bp.com/save to learn more.
Okay, this is easier. This is easier.
Guys.
Rob, yes, as regards to the UK, we are 5 hours ahead of New York City, but truly I'm traveling much more owl than a lark. Ah, I see. Kind of like me then. But do you get to sleep throughout the day, or maybe like, you know, sleep in until maybe lunchtime? How do you do it? Or do you still wake up at a regular time? Because for me, like, I sleep late, but I still wake up early. Not too early, but like around 8, 9. That's my time. Michelle is saying that's the night tour I took. Oh, the bus tour, you mean? Did you take that one? How was it? How much did they charge you, if you don't mind me asking? Look at that. I guess everybody's literally taking pictures in the middle of the street today. What's going on? Like, I've never seen this many people in the heart of Times Square on Broadway taking pictures. Usually it's like 1 or 2 people, maybe 3, 4, you know, 5 people. Today there's a ton of people taking pictures in the middle of the street. King of Glory! Happy Thanksgiving to all Canadians. Yes, Monday's Thanksgiving for you guys, right? Awesome. Oh, it's 19? Okay, 19 is not bad. Wow, there's actually a lot of people today. I guess the fact that today is a day off, I'm sorry, Monday is a day off. The fact that it's kind of like a long weekend, it's helping a lot. Greetings, Daryl Yannick from Chicago. Greetings. Mickey Mouse getting in trouble. Billie Jean. Wow, what's going on today? Andrea, this is Broadway. 7th Avenue or Broadway? 7th Avenue or Broadway? And we are on West 46th Street. We just crossed West 46th Street.
So hot. We have two questions. Question number one, are you single?
This is like the biggest crowd I've ever seen in a while.
Single, perfect. Question number two, do you like chocolate? Oh, yeah. Mark. Save it for later. This show is a family show.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. Okay, that makes sense.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand finale of our show. If you guys are ready,
$50, that sounds about right.
Everyone
sounds
say,
about right.
oh yeah. All the ladies say, ow. Yo, I said ladies. Guys, listen up. One quick message. We say a lot of jokes. Please do not feel offended in any type of way. Look to your left and look to your right. We have a positive vibe of all different nationalities.
Michelle, oh no, I don't think it's Comic-Con.
If you're
I don't
black,
think so, yeah.
white, Hispanic,
I think it's the fact that it's a long weekend for some people. I think that's contributing to it.
Christians, Jews, or homeless. There is only one race. And that's the human race. Love yourselves and make some noise.
Spidey a little chunky. Natasha, that's funny.
Hey guys in the front, if you do cook,
Spidey needs to stop eating the sugar. You need to eat carbs, huh? That's funny.
This is how we make our
Preston, what's going on? This is in Times Square. It's the chaos bow tie.
If you don't have Tootie,
I haven't seen you for a couple of days. I hope all is well, Preston and Renee. Or Renette, sorry. Preston and Renette. Oh yeah, actually you're right, Natasha. That's a little chunky. Spidey's a little chunky, definitely. Greetings to you, Alex Mondeli. Greetings. Alex Mondeli from Soothing Waves channel. All right, let's say hello to Lady Liberty. What's up? All right. Let's avoid this music over here. Let's avoid this music. It's gonna get us in trouble. All right. You know what? I have not seen a nice car so far today. What's going on? Usually people bring their nice cars out on the weekends, drive around Times Square, you know, show it off to the world. I'm not seeing anything today. Interesting. Dark Horse Paintings is asking, hey Rob, have you heard from the Turkish consulate? No, I have not. You mean the Turkish minister, right? Yeah, I've sent him, I think I've sent him 3 emails so far. I sent the first email, I sent the follow-up email, and then I sent another follow-up. So, yeah, unfortunately I did not hear anything. I did not get any response. Nothing. All right, this is for our friends. You know who you are. Marriott Hotel. Marriott Marquis, one of the few in the world. And definitely one of the nicest hotels in New York City, with over 2,000 rooms, amazing amenities, lounge, restaurant, cafe, everything inside. All right, for some reason I don't. And inside the hotel. By the way, if you can, check out the Marriott Marquis in DC. That one is a pretty nice one as well. But if you're in DC, please do me a favor. Conrad, near Chinatown in DC. Phenomenal. It is beautiful. Nicest hotels I've seen. And I had a chance to go inside, check out the rooms and stuff like that. Oh, speaking of nice cars. Oh, lordy, 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 lord. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that Cullinan, Rolls Royce Cullinan. Of course, it's a Florida license plate. It has to be. Here we have the Marquee Theater. We are in the theater district, so most likely people are just leaving, getting out of shows and stuff, or events or something. It's excellent, right? And I think the service is great too. I mean, I've had a chance to interact with the people a couple of times, but from what I've gauged, they do have great customer service. Anyway, that was Hamilton. That is where you would watch Hamilton. Michelle, could it be rental? Maybe, but with a Florida license plate, I doubt it. You know, one thing that I've noticed, you know, since the pandemic is that, you know, a lot of, you know, New Yorkers, wealthy New Yorkers, moved to Florida, right? But they still have homes here, or they still have businesses here. So sometimes what they do is they spend a couple of days out of the week or out of the month in New York, and then take their cars back to Florida whenever they need it. I told you guys, right? You know, I work for this company, and our manager, like the head of the team, she used to commute between Florida and New York. So she would spend a couple of days in New York, so from Monday to Thursday in New York, and then Friday she flies to Naples, Florida. That's where she lives. She goes there, even though she has a home in New York, even though she has an apartment here, she flies for the weekend and comes back on Monday morning. And then Monday morning she flies in and goes straight to the office. And she has, you know, cars here, she has cars there. And sometimes, you know, she brings cars or her car, like one of her nice cars from Florida to New York, and then whenever she doesn't need it here, she takes it back. Yeah, I think she had I remember she drove a BMW, a 7 Series amongst other cars. That she had. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty normal. You know, to be honest, I've seen a lot of Rolls Royces and a lot of like really, really nice cars with Florida license plate in New York City. And and I've had a chance to talk to a couple of those people, and they say the same thing, like, oh, you know, I live between, you know, Florida and New York. I have my business here, I have my residence there, you know, for tax reasons. Mainly it is for the tax reasons. I see Italian food. Oh, Michelle, Italian food is everywhere in New York City, every block. Remember that place that we went to the other day? that we checked out right before they closed? All'Antico Vinaio. I still haven't tried their food yet. There's just so many places to try in New York City. There's about 12,000 restaurants in New York City, so it's so hard to keep up. And imagine, before the pandemic, there were about 24,000 restaurants in New York City. But right now, the estimate is about 12,000. We have lost a good number of businesses in New York because of the pandemic. Anyway. Let's see. Let's go down this way. Can you believe it, friends? I have not had any coffee for the last 2 days. No coffee at all. All right, one of the hotels that I would recommend in Hell's Kitchen, right now we're in Hell's Kitchen, is this hotel right here, RIU Plaza. And I believe one of our friends, Scioli from the channel, stayed here and he liked it. And I think he stayed here again, I believe, twice. And then went somewhere else the third time. Anyway, this is a nice hotel with nice amenities. Let me just walk in and show you what it looks like inside. And during Christmas time, it looks even way better. If you think it looks nice right now, during Christmas, it looks amazing. All right, first thing is first, chandeliers. Kind of, these are not chandeliers, but nice lighting. Anyway, no coffee, slow carb girl, can you believe it? I have not had any coffee for 2 days. Anyway, that is RIU Plaza. Yeah, so during Christmas, a lot of these hotels in New York City look extra nice. Lots of decorations. Just amazing, beautiful. And speaking of Italian restaurants, this one went out of business. It was one of the best Italian restaurants in this neighborhood, Scarlato Ristorante. Unfortunately, went out of business. Oh, did I see Barnabas? Greetings to you, Edpot K. I see RK516. Greetings. What? No coffee? I would get a coffee headache. Yeah, it's not that easy, my friend, but I'm trying to see if it helps with sleep, so we'll see. I'm giving it a try again. I'm trying life without coffee for a couple of days. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm trying. We'll see. We shall see. All right. There's no way to go. There's no way to go from here. Whoops. Everybody becomes a GTA driver late at night. Oh, what's going on here? I thought somebody was singing. It's actually the radio. It's the radio blank. We are in Hell's Kitchen, by the way. Get a cappuccino. Yeah, cappuccino would be nice too, but still with the caffeine. Maybe I might get a decaf actually. I never understood like why people would drink decaf, but I think that might be my next option. Just to get like the taste of coffee, you know, just to get that feeling. All right, you know what? I think this is an Italian restaurant as well. Becco. Let's see. Is it Italian restaurant or? Oh, nice. All right, it is Italian restaurant. All right, you know what? I've never looked into it, so let's check it out.
It is cold.
Antipasti, mozzarella di casa, burrata alla becco. Burrata served on top of grilled Tuscan bread. Alex Mondelli, checking it out. Barnabas is saying there's a place down here with regular live music. Actually, yes, there's one down the corner. There's one on the left side as well. Yeah, there's a couple of places with live music. This is the restaurant row, by the way. There's a lot of restaurants here. All right, so they have zuppa di pesce misto. Oh my goodness, stuff that I've never even heard of actually. Trancio di salmone, parmigiana di pollo. All right, I don't see pizza for you, my friend Henry. I do not see pizza. I have carpaccio, polenta con speck. All right. Yeah, it looks like a very nice restaurant, actually. One of these days, I might have to give it a try. It looks very nice. Those are apartment buildings. Those are apartment buildings, by the way, friends. So, one of the downsides of having an apartment on top of a restaurant is it attracts a lot of rodents. Oh, you know what? There's another Italian restaurant here. It looks like La Tanzi. This is definitely an Italian restaurant. Definitely. See, this is why I like taking my time and walking and checking out places. Look at that. Hey, Judith, they have branzino. They have branzino orgianta. Orgianta. I have carpaccio di manzo, thinly sliced cured beef with arugula and shaved Parmigiano Reggiano. All right. Yeah, this is definitely this is definitely a nice restaurant. Definitely. Can you guys look up the ratings for me for this spot on Yelp or on Google? One of the two. Looks like a very, very nice Italian restaurant. All right, the name is La Tanzi. I don't know what that means. Alex Mandelli. I know, right, Judith? I see branzino. I see Judith. I see branzino. I see Judith. I see a pizza. I see Henry and Renee. There you go. Looks like a very nice restaurant. Anyway, it's a very good restaurant, right?
Thank you.
Like Italian? Real Italian. What part of Italy? Rome area. Oh wait, Rome is south though.
It's south, but it's mixed with a little bit of north.
And then south. Nice, awesome. Are you from Italy?
No.
Where are you from? Kosovo. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, because Kosovo is right next to Albania, right? Yeah. Former Yugoslavia. Exactly. Your flag is blue with yellow?
Yes. 5 stars.
5 stars society, yeah. There was some issue recently, right, with Serbia.
Yeah. We always have issues.
I feel like the Balkan in general has history because of the history.
Listen, you gotta settle down Russia. Russia gets because Russia starts all that stuff. Russia, we can, everybody wake up and smell the coffee. Put Russia in its place, everybody will be peaceful.
They get into everything.
Like those days are done. Like, why do you get other people?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, you're like, don't lie. Stay in your country.
Now they're getting into Africa with the Wagner group.
It's crazy. It's very dangerous. It's all dangerous.
Yeah, I think the guy's
He's a maniac. He's a maniac. He doesn't give a shit because he's the wealthiest man in the world.
But I mean, he's getting old now. I mean, for what? You know what I mean? Like, I've been watching, like, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, how do you say thank you in Kosovo? Felimanderi. Just like Albanian, same thing.
Yeah, same language.
Oh, because you guys, same 90% of Kosovo is Albanian. That makes sense. Felimanderi. Awesome. Thank you, brother. Have a good one. Take care. All right, friends. Hey! Not just Italian, but we do have some sushi spots as well. Let's see what we have here. Sushi Seki. This is a Michelin star. No, they don't have a star, but at least they were mentioned in Michelin star. And Zagat rated as well. 3.5 on Yelp? I'm surprised. I'm surprised actually. Actually, I would have expected more. I thought it would be higher than that. Anyway, the Ritz Hell's Kitchen. All right, so we gotta avoid some music as much as possible. The main reason that you're seeing all kinds of restaurants on this side of town in Hell's Kitchen is because this is Restaurant Row. You have Japanese food, Korean food, Italian food, Mexican food, Thai food. Mostly Italian though. I would say there's at least 4 or 5 Italian restaurants. Anyway, this is Restaurant Row on West 46th Street. But yeah, there is a couple of Italian restaurants. That being said, let's cross the street and show this place to Henry. Hey, if they have a mural, the food must be good, right? Wait a minute, this is vegan and gluten-free. This is actually the first place that I'm seeing that has vegan and gluten-free pizza. Interesting. Stromboli. Gluten-free stromboli, or just in general pizza? Maybe one of the two, or maybe both.
Are we again? I know, but it's just
And you guys know I'm a big fan of 5 Napkin Burger. This is one of the best places to get a burger in the city. I did show you the location on the Upper West Side, and I always say they also have another location in Hell's Kitchen, and this is the one in Hell's Kitchen. I've been here a few times and I've never been disappointed. I like this spot. This is 5 Napkin. 5 Napkin Burger. For those of you who crave American food whenever you come to New York City, I highly recommend you try that place. Anyway, here's Schmackaray, the famous Schmackaray's. Schmackaray's cookies are very popular, but I have to say they are way too sweet for me. Even for me, they are way too sweet. Anyway, but write this down, write the name, just in case you are in New York City anytime soon or anytime in the next couple of months or next year. Check it out. At least try one cookie, maybe 1 or 2. Share it with a friend. There's always a long line inside there. Their coffee is okay as well. It's not the best, but it's okay. All right, this is still 5 Napkin, by the way, friends. It's a huge spot. The spot on the Upper West Side is pretty big as well. Anyway, give them a try. Good stuff here. Good burgers, delicious burgers. You're gonna love them. And then here we have another Italian restaurant, Nisa. Trattoria Italiana. Or, oh, that was terrible. Why do we see accidents here on the Walk, Ride, Fly channel all the time? Isn't that crazy? An accident just happened right now. Just right now. I heard it. That was bad. Anyway. Michelle is saying, what if you don't share? No, trust me though, that one is way too sweet. Like, it's... Yeah, they dump a lot of sugar in those cookies. I don't know, you might be able to finish one without a problem, but after that, you're probably gonna be like, this is way too sweet, this is too much. Anyway, and here we have a French restaurant, Marseille. Usually they have French flags left and right, but for some reason they don't have anything today. They didn't put any flags. I've never actually tried their food, but a couple of my friends have, and also my French friends recommend this place. You know what? You know what? I've been meaning to ask you guys this question for some time. What is Canadian food? What is considered a Canadian food? Oh, Judith, a car hit the bus. Or the bus hit the car, one of the two. The white bus right there got into an accident with another car. And I think they drove, I think the other car just drove off. It didn't even stop. Ooh, kind of reminds me of Christmas over here, man. That's, look at the lighting. GPS. My uncle works at Sardi's restaurant, an Italian restaurant. Where's Sardi's?
Open, they're closed.
Is that in New York or? Oh, okay, he stopped. Okay, I thought they were not gonna stop, but okay, it looks like they stopped. All right, yeah. So I thought the guy drove off, but yeah, he finally stopped. Anyway, so the bus, so I guess the car hit the bus on the side. Yeah, it's not too bad though, but it's still a damage. Still a damage. Oh yeah, if you drive in New York City, my friends, be extra cautious, careful, because New York City driving is not like any driving I've seen anywhere. And one that comes close to it is maybe New Jersey. That's about it. People drive crazy in New York City. Like, rules are not expected to be followed in most cases. I'm not even kidding you. Especially if you're a pedestrian. Just be careful.
Some damage, you should have felt that.
Oh, I did show it actually a little bit on the side. Bacon? Okay. I thought it might be poutine. Don't you guys think poutine might be considered a Canadian food? Or is that just Quebecois? I thought it might be poutine, but the other day I was thinking randomly, I'm like, what is Canadian food? I mean, like, when do you wake up and say, you know what, today I'm gonna have some Canadian food. I'm craving for some Canadian food, you know? All right, Stickies, finger joint, never tried this one, don't know this one. By the way, friends, so currently I'm in Hell's Kitchen, right? Hell's Kitchen has a lot of Thai restaurants, more Thai restaurants than I have ever seen anywhere in New York, or in Manhattan, I should say. So, if If you're a big fan of Thai food, come and check out Hell's Kitchen in New York, in Midtown Manhattan. Salmon, okay. Canadian salmon, I guess. Canadian style salmon, maybe. So one of the first places actually that I tried in New York City, one of the first restaurants I tried in New York City is that Chinese restaurant right across the street right there. I can't remember if it was good or if it was okay. I do remember, you know, I went there twice at different, you know, different times, different days. I think it was okay, but we'll see. I'm gonna check it out one more time. We are on West 42nd Street, by the way, friends. Hello from India, Subhash Chaudhry. For the crossing, I saw a Greek flag next to an American. Where? Tim Hortons Donuts? Yes, Tim Hortons, I guess. But Tim Hortons is more like just donuts and coffee, right? I've never been inside a Tim Hortons, actually. I've been to Canada a few times, but I have never been inside Tim Hortons, unfortunately. Anyway, so I want to show you another place here, Istanbul Grill. This place is... All right, this is like a fast food Turkish food spot. I do remember I showed you the other location, but unfortunately at the other location they went out of business. In any case, this is Istanbul Bay. The other one is Istanbul Grill. Anyway, the other one went out of business, but this one is still here. It's kind of like fast food Turkish food. It's okay, but it's cheap, you know. It fills up the stomach, fills your stomach. It's okay. All right, China Xiang. This was one of the first restaurants that I tried in New York City years ago when I first came here. I can't remember if it was good, but one thing that I remembered was that the quantity was not that big. The portions were not great. Anyway, they have General Tso's chicken. They have, let's see, crispy orange chicken. Yeah, it's not like your traditional, like authentic Chinese restaurant. It's more like a fancy Panda Express, if I had to put it nicely. Anyway, that is China Xiang. But I do love Szechuan style Chinese food. That is my favorite one. I like spicy food, and Szechuan style Chinese food is my favorite one. I like the authentic Chinese food with no sugars, no, you know, no spices taken out, all the spices kept, you know, as many spices as possible, as spicy as possible. Moderately spicy, actually, medium spicy, not too spicy. Spicy enough. Oh, greetings to you, John Johnson. I see John Johnson. I see Joe Volpini. Greetings. What is fried bannock, Eric? Fried bannock? Is that Canadian? Okay, I saw somebody saying poutine, so I'm assuming maple syrup. King of glory. Oh, I know you guys love your maple. Oh my goodness. Everywhere you go, it's maple, maple, maple cookies, maple syrup, maple towels. I don't know, maple everything. You go everywhere, it's like maple, maple, maple. You go to gift shops, everything is maple, maple sugar, maple syrup, maple cookies, maple t-shirt, maple scarf. Oh my goodness. You know, I was just like so overwhelmed with maple. When I was in Canada, like for the first time, I did not even buy anything maple. I thought I was gonna buy something, you know, something with maple on it. But I ended up, you know, buying a Canadian flag, a small Canadian flag, and that has a maple on it. So yeah, that's when I knew that you guys mean business with maple. I know you guys are the largest producers of maple in the world, and I know there's a maple cartel in Canada. I know there's a whole, you know, cartel type of business going on with maple. But I was so overwhelmed with maple. I didn't expect that much maple everywhere. Every gift shop, everywhere, it's just like maple, maple, maple. I'm like, does it rain maple in Canada? Anyway, but it was a good experience, so I still love Canada. It's like a home away from home. Beaver tails, maybe. That could be. Bison, oh, okay. We're going Joe Rogan now, huh? I see. Bannock is the version of bread. It can be more Canadian, and the maple, combine those two and you'll reward with a Canadian passport. Nice. Is that what it takes to get a Canadian passport? Is that what it takes? Interesting. You know what? Let's go down this way. And then we will go to the east side. You've been on the west side for some time, right? Time to go on the east side. Harvey's. What's Harvey's? And then everywhere you go, they're like, are you gonna get some maples? Are you gonna get some maple syrup? Are you gonna get maple cookies? Are you gonna get maple sugar? You drink a lot of coffee, you should get maple syrup. Oh, you should get maple. What is this? Oh, this is a movie theater, actually. This is a movie theater. I was wondering why people are just like walking in without checking in with somebody else. All right, what do we have here? Oh, this is a candy store. Kind of like what you guys have in, all right, so there's music playing. There's Shaggy playing in the background, so I can't spend a lot of time here, but I'm gonna mute it here for a second, friends. All right, friends, I've never seen that store before and I got to check it out. Oops. You know, it kind of reminds me of Piccadilly Circus in London, right? All those American stores that you guys have on every corner of Piccadilly Circus. American candy store. Anyway, did I miss comments? I did miss some comments. Madame Tussauds, line at Madame Tussauds, as always. everybody's getting ready for Halloween, maybe. Maybe prepping for Hollywood. For Halloween, not Hollywood.
When I figure out the role, there is wax machine.
That was Bad Bunny, Lizzo.
Join me.
Madame Tussauds, yes. Wait, Times Square Hilton is reopening? Interesting. How was it, Michelle? Did you like it? Henry, do you know when they're gonna open? One of the shows that I would like to watch is this one right here, Aladdin. Someday soon I'll check it out. This is Aladdin. One of the best Broadway shows in New York City. Anyway. But Henry, I'm hoping that, you know, they have, you know, better management and better service this time, because they were not doing well. Even before the pandemic, even though they had a lot of customers, they had a lot of complaints. They didn't have good rating. They didn't have that great of a customer service. So I'm hoping this time, maybe they have a new management, maybe new ownership, something. Catherine McKay, how are you doing? I'm just seeing you right now. You just got here and you're leaving? You're leaving us behind? On Thanksgiving Day? On Canadian Thanksgiving Day? Natasha is asking, did you like Aladdin, the movie with Will Smith? You know what? I have not actually watched that one. I've only watched the cartoon. That was it. No, I did not watch it. I did not watch the new one. Was it good? Did you like it? Ah, you were here the whole time. Okay, I did not know that. I did not see you. No worries. Somebody said, did I miss something? But like I'm okay. Angie is saying, I have been upon your videos, and lo and behold, I was right there wearing you. In just a few short days. Thank you. Nice. I heard the noise and got distracted. I thought it was some exotic car. Anyway, a little bit of Banksy here, I guess. Everybody's copying Banksy, right? Maybe. Have a good night, RK516. Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Catherine McKay. Happy Thanksgiving. is saying it's 50 degree Fahrenheit and people already dressed like we have snow. Yeah, I think the sudden change in temperatures like shocked a lot of people, I think. And you know, you have a lot of tourists on this side of town, in this part of town, so makes sense. They could be here from somewhere warm, you know, they come to New York. As soon as the temperature drops, they're like, oh, it might snow again in New York. You never know. And they layer up with jackets and coats. Anyway, there you go. Preston, every time I see the Times Square light show, I think of you. Are you watching? Greetings to you, Ricardo. Greetings. Greetings, Ricardo. Hey, Valerie, how's it going? Valerie is saying, I really like the late walks. Nice. Yeah, I think weekend late night walks and on the weekends. I mean, it's definitely worth it because there's a lot going on. But during weekdays these days, not so much going on in New York. So yeah, weekend, late night, I think it's pretty good. And it's enjoyable. But then, on weekdays, it kind of becomes a ghost city pretty much after 10 or 11. Not so much going on. All right. Bryant Park is closed. Door is closing for tonight. We're closed. Get out of the park. That academy coach is clean. Oh, the one that passed? Yeah, actually some apartments provide that as a transportation. Some apartments in Jersey, they provide those types of vehicles to transport residents to train stations. Oh, what do we have here? A Ducati? Nice. Oh, you're watching, right, Preston? Awesome. Stephanie Redger, thank you so much for the super chat on Saturday evening walk or night walk. Thank you so much, Stephanie Rager. Thank you so much. All right, another place that I would recommend before I go too far. I know I've recommended it before, but I would like to say it again. Angelina, not to be confused with Angelina Bakery. This is Angelina. This is a French bakery, patisserie. Opened in 1903. They have a location in Paris. They also have a location here, and they have another location, a newer location, a smaller location on 5th Avenue as well. Over here, I would recommend the hot chocolate. A bit pricey, but definitely worth it, especially on a cold snowy day. I would recommend Eclairs. I would recommend definitely their coffee. Okay. All right. But hot chocolate, ooh, they got it. This kid's got it. And by the way, I'm confident in saying that a lot of places in New York City don't know how to do a good hot chocolate. There's only, in my experience, there's only a handful of places in New York City that have the right hot chocolate. And that is one of them. That place is one of them. They got it. So when it's snowing outside, go inside and get your hot chocolate. Stay warm and be happy. Angelina for hot chocolate. Yes, John Johnson. Make sure to write that down and you're gonna thank me later. Whenever you come to New York City, whenever you sip on that hot chocolate, you're gonna be like, oh, he was right. All right, let's avoid some music here. I hate that I have to run away from music, and every time I hear music, like I have to change direction. Sometimes I have to make a U-turn. It's so annoying. And you can't escape music over here. All these tuk-tuks play loud music. It's crazy. Anyway. And the other place that I would recommend for hot chocolate, since it's winter season now, since it's fall and winter, technically, I would recommend Angelina, the other one. Not Angelina, sorry. Figo El Gelato in Little Italy. Remember that place? That gelato place that I always share whenever I go to Little Italy? I would highly recommend that one as well. That one and this one, I would say, have really good hot chocolate. They got good hot chocolate. And oh, by the way, for people watching from Turkey, do you know that we have Simit Saray in New York? This is like the Starbucks of Turkey, Simit Saray. Simit is a traditional Turkish bread. It kind of looks like a pretzel, but it's not like it. The texture is not like a pretzel. It's more like a little, I would say softer, definitely softer and less salty than a pretzel. But it kind of looks like a pretzel, like when you look at it from a distance. Anyway. That is Simit Saray. We did have a couple of locations actually of Simit Sarays, and most of them went out of business. And I had no idea. They used to bring, I don't know if they still do it, but they bring all their ingredients from Turkey every week. Like most of the stuff that they sell is brought from Turkey. I'm like, you can't find those ingredients in New York or maybe like in New Jersey? So I think that might have contributed to their loss. Because how can you bring all the ingredients that you like need every week from Turkey? That's so expensive. Just the cost of logistics is just too much. Anyway, Marvilliers du Fred. This is also a French bakery. I've shown this place before. They have a delicious sugar brioche and also raisin brioche. Both. It is delicious. Highly recommend this place. They have two locations here. For those of you in London, living in the UK, we'll have locations in the UK as well. All right. This car is driving. I reckon he did not see the sign. And as you guys remember, those people at Marvilliers du Fred, very nice people. Remember when they gave me like 10 brioches just for asking a question? They're like, oh, do you want this brioche? Do you want to take it? I'm like, that's a bit too much, but I'll take it. Then I shared it with friends and neighbors. I had a good time with those brioches for a couple of days. Anyway. Oh, Mario Cruz Ricardo from Santiago. Okay, from Santiago, Dominican Republic. I thought you were gonna say, I thought I read Santo Domingo. Okay, I don't know where that is. Santiago. Okay, how far is that from Santo Domingo? Neil Bell is saying they have a location right next to the Queen Victoria, it sounds like. Actually, the location they have is, I think, South Kensington.
Or even if they're walking, like talking.
Close to the palace, yes. I don't think it's too far from the palace. I think you might be right, Neil. I think you might be right. I'm kind of forgetting my my London map. Is everybody having a good time, friends? Is everybody having a good time? Should we keep going for a little bit? What do you think? Are people having a good time? I wanted to take this opportunity, you know, to show you the city because, you know, we're not gonna get this 50s days, you know, 50s nights, 50-degree Fahrenheit nights and days for too long. Things are gonna get pretty cold over here pretty soon, so I wanted to take advantage of that. I had a lot to do, but I was like, you know what? I can maybe postpone what I need to do for tomorrow and for Monday and show you guys the city. So here I am. Because you never know, starting Monday and Tuesday it could get really, really, really cold. And all of a sudden, it might start snowing. You never know. Oh, my bad. No worries, no problem. Mikey is enjoying it. Awesome. Neil Bell is saying it's a pub on the East Enders, which is supposed to be East London, by the way. John Johnson is having a good time, it looks like. Kiwi is saying cold in Buffalo, now 240. Ooh, man, Buffalo gets really, really cold. I know we complain about how cold it gets in New York City, and then sometimes I see like news, like highlights and, you know, weather from Buffalo, New York. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, we live in the same state. And the thing is, you guys don't even complain much. You're like, oh, another day in Buffalo. Just another snowy day in Buffalo. All right, we can't even see the sign, sir. How are we supposed to cross, bus? Come on, see? That was already the pedestrian sign, and I was waiting on the other side thinking it wasn't my turn to go. Anyway, I was following the rules for you guys. And then you look at Canada. You look at Canada, it's like a big freezer, right? We complain about snow here, we complain about snowstorm, and then I read comments from people from Buffalo and Canada, like they're the first ones to write, you call that a snowstorm? You call that snow season? You call that snow? They get really offended, you know, when I show snowstorms in New York City, when I, like, you know, make videos on snow in New York. They're the first ones to comment. They're like, that's just powder. They're like, that's just a little powder. That would just be another day in Canada. I'm like, I understand, but we are New York City. We are not in Buffalo or Canada. It's a different story here. Hi from Chile, Mario Cortez. Wait, the capital of Chile is Santiago, right? Santiago, okay, Santiago. And Santo Domingo is in Dominican Republic. Different place, all right. Different place. Yeah, New York City has no snowstorms like Buffalo or Canada. I did not know that. I thought, you know, when it snowed here, you know, I thought when there's a snowstorm here, I thought it would pretty much be similar to Canada, or maybe, you know, a little worse over there because you guys are, you know, at a higher altitude. But it turns out turns out you guys have it a whole lot worse than we do. Way worse. I did not know that. But the thing is, you guys pretend like it's just another day. You wake up, you get up, you do your thing, you know, like nothing happened. There could be a severe snowstorm. That doesn't bother you at all. It's just like another day, nothing. You're used to it. You grew up in it. Surprises me. Your resilience surprises me. And then there's people in Siberia and Russia and Yakut, you know, the sort of like semi-autonomous territory within Russia. Oh my goodness. And those people, they still fish, they still hunt, they still do all those things in that like sub 50, sub 60 degrees weather. It's crazy. I think the most I can do is maybe like 18 degree Fahrenheit, maybe 15 degree Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Do you guys remember Urban Space? The place that I showed you, that little hidden gem that I showed you the other night? Or was it last night? That was last night, right? See? They do outdoor dining as well. They do outdoor events. Anyway. Was that Angelina Bakery in Times Square? No. The one that I showed you, it's actually near, it's past, it's front, like, Angelina. It is on, I think, West 40th. West 40th, if I'm not mistaken. I think West 40th or West 39th. If you type Angelina Paris, New York, it should show up. It's on right next to Ole and Steen, the Scandinavian bakery. Yeah, but don't get it confused with the other one, with the Italian Angelina's, the one that I normally show, the one that's located in
I know, but I mean, what else can you really do?
On West 35th and 8th Avenue, and the other one is on West 54th and Broadway. So yeah, two different places. One is Italian, one is French, but both great places. But for hot chocolate, like I said, Figo, El Gelato, and Little Italy, and Angelina. Those two, top notch. Oh, by the way, there's another one too. Mazadar, which I'll show someday soon. That one has great hot chocolate as well. Those three places, I would say, they got it. Plaza Hotel too. The market at the Plaza Hotel. They have some spots within the market. I don't know if they're going to be open anytime soon, but they usually have some spots that have delicious hot chocolates. For some reason today I'm hearing a lot of Sean Paul and Shaggy. Sean Paul. Alright, this is Koreatown. Very, very lively most days out of the week, but especially on the weekends. Especially on the weekends. Bombo Kusakiyaki, lots of good. Oh, they got a bean pop. This is good stuff right here. They got bulgogi, of course. Bulgogi, beef bulgogi. Hanamachi, burning chicken. Nice. They got some really good stuff over here. Oh, look at the decor, but Excuse me. Let me show you guys the decor. The name is Tanamichi. Spot back in the day when I was a student. We used to come here actually pretty much every Friday. We thought it was like a really, really good Korean restaurant, and then one of our Korean friends is like, "Oh, that place is a very Americanized Korean food. It's not really authentic Korean food." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Nah, it's not that great." But anyway, it's a buffet. It is a buffet, and then you pick whatever you want, you pay by weight, and then find yourself a seat and enjoy the food. Anyway, I thought the food was good. I still think it's good. But then our friend is like, you guys are going to an Americanized Korean food spot. That's not really authentic Korean food. I was like, okay. All right. Anyway, no place is complete without Paris Baguette. Paris Baguette is everywhere throughout the city. And apparently they're becoming very popular in France too, which I find very surprising. Because there's so much competition, you know, in terms of pastries and cafes. There's a lot of competition in Paris. Way too much competition, but it seems like, all right, this guy's doing some sushi, sakitori maybe. Anyway. Seems like they're doing pretty well in France or in Paris. But it's a South Korean company. They started in South Korea, they became popular in South Korea, and then they started expanding to different parts of the world. They do have a lot of locations in New York City, and I know they have locations in Jersey as well. I don't know about DC and Boston. I don't know about that. But I think they might be in Los Angeles too. I don't know. I'm not sure. But their food, I mean, their pastries are pretty good. I like their pastries. Their pastries are pretty good. Highly recommend it. And the prices are pretty good as well. Anyway. Paris Baguette is great. Have one near where I live. Nice. Where is that? In New York or somewhere else? I've had their cake actually, like their big like family size cake. Is that what you mean? Like a birthday cake? I did have that before. They do a great job. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? A lot of impatience going on. Saludos desde el Bronx, New York. J. Valerio. Greetings to you. Greetings. Hello, mate. 2008 is saying, when you coming to Buffalo? Oh, my friend, I'd love to come to Buffalo, but maybe in the spring.
What's up, y'all? We in New York.
Nice.
We're out here for the weekend. We're in
From
New
where?
York.
From Boston?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm out here from Boston. We're in New York. We're just living out here, just spending a little time for a weekend.
Nice.
We're having fun. It's going on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm live right now.
We're live.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? What up, followers? I hope y'all are enjoying the stream.
That's Right.
New York, never a dull moment. The city that never sleeps.
The city that never sleeps.
Listen, if you'll ever come.
Wait, you're from Boston? I hate Boston. Motherfucker, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Have a good one, man. All right, friends. Let me put a charger here.
What's the YouTube?
Walk, ride, fly.
Walk right.
Ride, fly. Yeah, 3 different words. Walk, ride, fly.
I'm
3
about to
different
subscribe,
words.
bro.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let me plug in the charger. I know, right? I was like, you're too drunk, man. Just go home. Just go to your hotel, Airbnb, whatever it might be. Right? Don't get drunk though, my friends. I keep telling you guys, don't get drunk in New York City. It's not Kentucky. This is not Alabama. This is not, you know, a safe city. Well, it's kind of safe, but not as safe as it used to be. I don't want to scare you, but I would say stay sober. Why would you want to get drunk in a city like New York? There's a lot of crime, scam, so many crazy things going on. You want to stay alert. You want to stay sober. Or if you do drink that much, I don't know. Maybe go back to the hotel, Airbnb, wherever you're staying. Yeah, I was hoping that you wouldn't. Yeah, I had to stay alert because I didn't know what he was gonna say. You know, when people get drunk, they say too much, and I'm like, there's kids who watch my channel. Make sure you choose your words. Don't make me cut it off. Anyway. But yeah, in terms of Buffalo, I would like to, you know, I'd like to visit Buffalo, but what, it's cold, 12 months out of the year? Right? Oh, what do we have here? Huh. Healthy Experience Center. Interesting. Yeah, so it's really cold in Buffalo, right? Like most of the time, maybe 12 months out of the year. All right, this is, I guess, like a Chinese traditional Mexican spot. We have, looks like candy, sanitizers, tea. This looks like an authentic traditional place, actually. It looks like a traditional place. Right, and here we have a very nice restaurant, a restaurant that I have been told to try, but haven't had a chance to try or visit. Has anybody tried this place? Hortus. The name is Hortus, New York City, and it was mentioned by Michelin as well. This is one of the restaurants that was mentioned by Michelin. All right, let's pretend like we don't know what's going on and just check it out. This is what it looks like. I do not see a menu outside, so that means they're closing. This is... How you doing? Just checking it out. Just checking it out. Have a good one. Do you have a to-go menu by any chance? Huh? Online, okay, all right, thank you. "13 out of the 12 months, right? That's what I thought. Oh my God, did I sound like a New Yorker? Did I say I thought? I did say that. I thought.
I thought.
That is the Church of Transfiguration, of course. I have to show it every time I pass by. It's a beautiful church inside and out. Church of Transfiguration, right next to... All right, Preston, this is your time, my friend. This is your moment. This is your moment. This is for you, Preston. Oh, friends and family, before I forget, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to a couple of people who supported the channel via PayPal and the Cash App. I would like to say thank you to Henry and Renee. I would like to also say thank you to Michelle. Thank you very much. I would like to also say a big thanks to Angela from Canada. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you for supporting the channel via PayPal and Cash App. I'm glad all of you guys are here today. Or I guess, hey, how's it going? Oh, maybe two of you guys are here, or three of you guys are here. I don't know, four.
Look at her face.
Hey, Crystal!
Thank you, thank you. I think Michelle is still here, right? Henry is here, Renee is here. I think so, maybe. Good evening to you, Diana Arhearns. How are you doing? Where have you been? All right, friends, right now I just crossed East 28th Street. See how quiet it gets now once you get outside of the little section within Midtown Manhattan? You see how quiet and deserted it looks? Oh, you're here? Okay, great, great. Also, Henry and Renee, thank you so much for your support via PayPal. Thank you so much, and a generous support from Angela from Canada. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Diana, where did you go? Did you move to Paris? What happened? Did you move to Paris without telling us? Or maybe to Spain? I don't know. Maybe to Greece? Maybe to South Africa? John Johnson, are you leaving? Are you done for the day? Oh, Diana. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh.
That was funny.
A few weeks back, and I've been trying to do the challenge. I'm sorry to hear that, Diana. I was wondering what happened. I didn't see you for some time, and I didn't know what was going on. And do you guys have contact information for Joe? I might have his email, but I'm not sure. Do you guys know how he's doing? I haven't seen Joe Hernandez for some time. I have not seen Ida Santos for some time. I haven't seen KD for some time. I did hear from him like a little while ago, and then he pretty much disappeared again, so I don't know if he's doing okay. I hope he's doing well. Thank you, John Johnson. You're awesome, John Johnson. Thank you so much. See, when I have, you know, that support from California, from my home state, it feels good. I will always be a Californian. No matter how long I live in here, I live in this city, I will always be a Californian. I made up that song, so it might not make sense, it might not rhyme, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I haven't seen Joe for some time. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he's doing okay. Oh, Frank Sinatra's playing in the background. You know what that means? You know what that means? I'm leaving today. Lawn is closed. It's crazy how quiet the city becomes, like once you move away from the center of chaos. The New York MetLife Insurance Building. Still showing the real time. Anyway, friends, right now I am at Madison Square Garden, so I'm like looking around, trying to remember some of the apartments that I saw online, like that were advertised, along with that expensive apartment that I told you the other day. So there's a couple of apartment buildings here near Madison Square Park that have an amazing view of the park and the city, and like really spacious, big balconies. I'm trying to remember where they are, but they're somewhere here. Anyway, that building right there is Shake Shack, and it is the first Shake Shack ever. This is the first Shake Shack that opened. This is the first Shake Shack that ever opened, ever. This is the first one. They closed for some months, I think, for cleanup, for sanitization, to sanitize the place and stuff, and then they opened again. But in any case, this is the first Shake Shack ever. So if you come to New York City, make sure to eat at the Shake Shack. That way you can say, oh, when I went to New York City, I went to the very first Shake Shack and I had my dinner there. Under nice bright lights on a cold winter day or winter night, I had Shake Shack. Anyway, the other thing that I can tell you though is Shake Shack has one of the best milkshakes I've had in New York City. Yes, McDonald's has good milkshake as well. We can't dispute that. When their machine is working, they got it. They do it good. But other than McDonald's, I think Mel's Burger got a good milkshake. They make good milkshakes, different kinds of milkshakes, and the other one is Shake Shack. Anyway, Diana Hearns, once again, my condolences. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing better now. Now I feel bad for asking. I should have just kept quiet, huh?
She wanted him.
But then again, I didn't see you for some time, so I was like, I have to ask.
It's so cold. I can't.
Rico is saying, I love Shake Shack. Shake Shack is pretty good. You know what, Natasha, are you watching right now? Are you still with us? It's so crazy. I was thinking about this the other day. So around the time when I first moved to New York City, I used to eat a lot of Shake Shack because it kind of reminded me of In-N-Out, and you know, I thought it was okay, you know, even though the portion is like very small compared to In-N-Out, like the In-N-Out that I used to have in California. In any case, so I used to have it often, and I remember paying less than $10 honestly for fries and the Shack burger. Now I think it's like 13 or 14, something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ala Pesky, greetings. No worries at all, Diana. No worries at all. Diana Ahern's is saying, I'm really surprised you remember me. Of course. I see you guys pretty much like often, all the time. Of course I remember the names. I mean, sometimes I do, you know, see names that I have not seen before, and I do my best to remember, you know, location, name, all that stuff. But like the people that I see often, oh, of course I remember. Of course I do. Anyway, there's a nice art installation over here. How much did this cost us, Natasha? How much did this cost the taxpayers? Let us know. Or was it a gift? Or was it a gift? Interesting. What is it supposed to be? I'm not good with arts. I usually don't break it down well. I do like to see murals though. I love murals. Wait a minute, OT Sinks is saying Shake Shack is halal in the UK? Really? I had no idea. I honestly had no idea. That's interesting. That's cool though. That's awesome. Yes, that was Madison Square Park, my friend. That is correct. So you'll find the first Shake Shack at Madison Square Park. I'm trying to find that really nice apartment that's on sale. Oh, that's on the market right now. With a nice balcony. Not that I was interested in buying it, but it was like one of you know, recommended videos on YouTube. So anyway, but it's a very nice apartment with a nice balcony overlooking the park and the entire lower Manhattan. Anyway, Diana Ahern's is saying, you make my heart sing. Rico's saying that I hadn't been in the city, but last Wednesday was in New York and again in Jersey. Nice. We're in Jersey. Hola from Cancun? So you're watching from the warm Cancun, you're watching New York. How does that feel? Are you sitting by the beach or something, or maybe like under a tent, under a cabana? You're watching us from a cabana maybe? Temo? Or do you actually live in Cancun? All right, so this is for my friend Preston and Renette. I know you guys love this one right here. And Eddie Saunders, if you're watching, check this out. Anyway, friends and family, I think this might be a good time for me to go home, get some food. I haven't had food for some time. I haven't had lunch yet, so I need to grab some food. I gotta eat. In any case, friends and family, if you do want to support the channel, all the details are in the description of the video, or any of my recent videos if you do want to support the channel in any way. All the details are there. And again, I would like to say thank you to Angela from Canada. Thank you so much for the generous support. I would like to say thank you to Henry and Renee from California. Thank you so much. And I also would like to say thank you to Michelle from Texas. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all the support and the love. And I would like to also say thank you to everybody who joined today's stream from different parts of the world. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks. Thank you very much. Some days are good, some days are bad, but we gotta keep going. What was the thing that Winston Churchill said? Something about being knocked down and going again and again and again, no matter how many times you get knocked down. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. Anyway, friends and family, you have a great rest of the night, the day, the evening, depending on where you are. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, make sure to be part of the family. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of streams at different times of the day, and possibly tomorrow, I might be able to bring you a stream earlier in the day. Okay, we've been doing late night, we've been doing night, evening, so we got to switch it up a little bit. In any case, I also would like to say thank you to all the mods. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Darrell. Thank you, Judith Hinton. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Christy. Oh, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, my friend. I've been doing this for a little while. Jay Valero saying, I gave you 3 likes. Don't ask me how. Oh, with 3 different accounts maybe? Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. King of Glory is saying, go through, go under, go beyond, go above, and just keep going. That's right. Artist Intuiting, thank you so much. Have a good night, Judith. As always, thank you so much. Thank you. OT Sinks, thank you for being here. Rico, Alex Mandeli, Cindy Mandeli. Linda Webster, thank you so much. I didn't know you were still here. Thank you so much for staying until the end, Linda Webster. And thank you as always, Neil Bell. Man, it's like what, 4 a.m. right now? Wow. My friend, you're just like me then. You barely sleep. I barely sleep too. I might get like maybe 3-4 hours a day. Maybe. My cats love Rob? Really? That's funny. You know, it's so funny. Pets and kids love me. They love me so much. Adults, it's hit or miss. But kids and dogs, oh my goodness. They love me. Anyway, have a good one, friends. Thank you again. Diana Hearns, have a good one. How about a fall walk through the High Line? Okay, yeah, I actually have a list of places that I need to visit. Some like places that you guys have recommended, suggested, or asked about. And I do have a list, but the problem is like right now my life is a bit chaotic, so it's kind of hard to make a schedule. It's kind of hard to like plan out things. I do my best, even though, you know, sometimes I have like horrible long days. Sometimes, you know, even if I'm exhausted, I still go out and, you know, make videos. You know, whatever time that I have, whatever available time I have, I go out and record videos. If I'm not like doing laundry or, you know, just eating or something like that, I still make time to go out. But yeah, once things settle down, then I'll be able to make a schedule and be able to go to, hopefully soon, be able to go to different parts of the city and do tours at different times of the day, early in the morning, lunchtime, dinner time, evening, midnight, early morning, all that good stuff. I'm working towards having a normal schedule and deal with a lot of the stuff that I'm dealing with. Anyway, thank you again. Thank you, friends and family. Take care wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy, eat well, sleep well. Take care of yourselves. One more time, thank you to everybody. And also, I think was it Stephanie who sent a super chat today? Thank you, Stephanie. Take care, Valerie Wood, Hiyashi, K, Chrissy T, Rico. Neil Bell is saying, I'm not that bad. The caffeine abstain might help you. Give it a time. Yeah, I'm doing my best, you know, maybe gonna give it a couple of days. We'll see how it goes. I'll stick to tea. I'll be British and stick to tea. Drink a cup of tea in the morning and maybe a cup of tea in the afternoon with some biscuits. Maybe Marks and Spencer's cookies. Anyway, have a good night, Henry and Renee, Preston and Renette, Temo, Zurita. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.